I'm doing all I can.
Let me hold something.
Everybody keep complaining. Everybody
till
think I got
Friday.
money. Late nights, early mornings.
Bruh, can you
Alright.
cut my grass?
Can I get a day to rest? This my entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. This my entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. This my entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. Everybody think I got money. Everybody think I got a bag.
No.
They think I got a business. So everybody think I got the cash. Handouts, discounts. Get out of my face.
Get out of my face.
I'm doing the best I can. Please get off of my case. This my entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. This my entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. This my entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. This my entrepreneur struggle. I've been up all night. Gotta get up early.
Welcome to the Entrepreneur Struggle Podcast. We
Yo.
are back, episode 2. Welcome back to the podcast. This podcast is for entrepreneurs, their friends, their family, their employees, people that know them, anybody who buys anything from anybody. This is for encouragement, advice, and to let you know that we see you and we feel you because we are going through the same stuff.
We see y'all with Ray Charles eyes.
Early. It's dumb early, y'all. We're
6 o'clock.
tired.
Well,
Okay.
6:07. 6:07 in the morning right now. You know, and like she said, man, we see y'all with Ray Charles eyes. And what?
Does that make sense?
No.
I was like, wait, what?
What are you talking? All right, what we got going on today, man?
Today, our episode is about vision and action.
That actually does make sense then.
Yeah, it does.
I like
It
that.
does.
Dang, that was hard. Okay.
Yeah. So, I got some definitions just so we can be clear at the very top.
Talk to him. Let me hear it.
Vision, the ability to think about or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. You will need both.
And you said that's vision.
Yes.
Okay.
And then action is the fact or process of doing something typically to achieve an aim. So pretty much setting a goal and achieving it.
Okay. So, okay.
Yeah. So how are you doing this early morning?
I'm tired. I'm tired. I went to bed a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
It was a couple hours ago. But I'm good. I'm blessed. Big blessed. Blessed! Big bag bigger, man. Big bag bigger. I'm feeling good. Ready to get the day started. How about you?
I'm good, you know. I really wish I had some coffee right now, but we're gonna get there later.
Did you make breakfast this morning?
No.
Wow.
Not at all. I'm the
You a
worst
chef?
at that. I'm the worst. Like
Yeah, how does that work?
outside of work.
Like as a chef, do you cook? Outside of work, you don't really cook.
No.
Okay.
Yo, stop. When you meet a chef, feed them.
Yeah,
You don't
what is
eat,
that like?
It was a good period in my life where I ate cereal for dinner for like months, and I was cool.
And you was at work cooking steaks and everything.
Yeah, like
that's like but anybody. I think that's any occupation. It's like I always feel like chefs cook at home all the time. I feel like so you meet a preacher, you feel like they're at home preaching just all the time. You meet a rapper,
True.
you see a nigga in the mall, you just want him to start rapping. So I think that's like definitely
True.
something I always think that you gonna do whatever your job is all day long. Like,
Man,
it just don't go up.
No,
Like,
I
you just
don't
go to your
want
crib
to.
and they just, what's going on, bro? Nothing. Just, God. I just preaching all the time. But a rap nigga just gonna rap all the time.
Yeah, nah.
All right, listen, we got never not learning, never not working.
Yeah. So this is our segment where we talk about something we've learned or we've done this week. You got something for us?
Never not learning. What I learned this week, you need rest. Don't underestimate sleep. They tell you sleep when you dead. No, don't listen. Don't do that.
If
Don't
you
do
don't
that.
sleep, you're gonna die.
Don't do
So,
that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Definitely rest. And I've been working this week. Like I work. You working all the time, so nonstop working.
Yeah.
But definitely rest. And that's just like even if it's not sleep, just like sit down for a moment. I might have said something like that last time, but that's how serious it is. Like, just relax.
Yeah. My little nugget: stay organized, or try to stay organized.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, I'm like, I always have a notepad and like pencil or pen. Like, just try to write stuff down so you don't forget it, and try to keep it organized. Try to have like a timeline on what you want to get done for the day. Make a list, make 2 lists. Do whatever you need to do to stay organized, because if you're not, you're gonna forget something last minute's gonna pop up. It's gonna be stuff everywhere, and especially like if you work in the kitchen, your station is the reflection of your brain. So if you got stuff everywhere, all over your station, and stuff all over your station, everything's out, it's dirty, I don't know how you can think. Because literally, if there's too much stuff out, I will stop, put everything back, and then go grab what I need for this one thing. Like, I like to multitask, but even multitasking, you have to be organized. So stay organized in everything.
What happened with Big Mama on Soul Food? That kitchen was dirty. He was trying to make something, set the whole kitchen on fire.
You put the little rag down on the stove?
Oh yeah, see? Yo, be organized.
You was finna burn the whole house down.
Big Mama house. That was after she passed. That's when they found the money, because her uncle came.
Yeah.
Like,
true.
And yo, I always wondered how was it
for
them to slide a whole plate up under that door every time? Or they didn't slide it. They set it there. He picked it up.
I can't remember right now.
Or did they slide the plate?
Slid it under the door.
I was like, I think they slid it. But like, how high is your door?
Yeah, slide no cornbread up under no door.
Soul Food.
Yeah.
Yo, it's bones and neck, like, you're not sliding out up under no door. Alright, what we got?
Alright, so what is a vision? I told y'all earlier. What is your vision in particular? Like, and visions start small. So before any of this happened, my vision was to like start my business and sell food. Didn't know where I was gonna sell it. Didn't know who I was selling it to. But I knew I wanted to cook for people and for them to pay me. And that's where I started. I started selling cakes. And then cakes turned into bigger cakes and more decorated cakes. And then I started meal prepping. And then from meal prepping and knowing other chefs, mind you, I'm still working regular jobs. I'm learning you need your job. Like,
that's a fact.
Pause. You need your job.
Yeah. Like, fund your business with your job. Unless you got a hustle going on.
You have to learn from somewhere. You learn from people who are doing what you want to do.
Be a sponge and soak up everything that you can while you're working.
Yes, for sure. So while I'm working, I'm selling cakes. I'm making meal preps on the weekend, on my off days, all of this. And a friend of a friend had a spot open that I could do a pop-up on Mondays, which was February of this year. And that's how Comfort Zone started. So
that's hard.
You take this little vision and you keep working. Because from the time I sold my first cake to today, I'm not going to lie, it's probably been like 10 years. And I just got a place to actually cook in and sell people food. Like, and we're busy, but we're not as busy as I would like us to be. So
do you think y'all were y'all affected from the virus?
Oh yeah, let me tell y'all what. Corona can go to hell. Okay?
Bro, she can't. Vengeance.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna shut down. You not going there today. You not gonna eat over there today.
Literally. And we started.
She was driving by just looking like, nope, but shut you down.
She spun the block. Like, fam, wait a minute.
Bow, you got the virus. You got the virus. You got the virus. You got the virus. Oh, God,
it was very bad. It was.
That was a horrible joke. That was not a good one to tell.
She can't do like Oprah.
Yeah, you get the virus. You got it. Yeah, everybody. That's not it. That junk is crazy.
We're not making light of the virus. Sorry. Anyways, but we literally signed our lease at the beginning of March. and that's when COVID hit.
Oh, because it hit March. The quarantine started March 13th.
Yes.
That's wild. Yeah. Let's go. How did that affect you as an entrepreneur? Like, did you get discouraged or like what? What was the plan?
Yeah, definitely. I got discouraged, but like, I never stopped. Like, I'm the type of person, you can tell me no.
Yeah.
If I say yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my yes at some point. And like, it's literally only God that we were able to like keep it afloat long enough for it to
Great
get
mindset
busy.
to have.
But yeah, it was bad. We were like, it was days we weren't getting any orders.
You said you waited 10 years. So you waited 10 years to open up your spot.
And then not get nothing.
And then not get to really open up the spot. You opened it and damn, that's wild.
Literally.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Literally.
That's a story in itself.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Corona really, we took a hit, but I think it was all for our good because now we're getting busier.
Mm-hmm. The bread pudding. You gotta go get the bread pudding.
Yeah, we've had time to like play with stuff on the menu, all kind of stuff. So it's been good.
I think that's dope. And I mean, the last time I was in there though, it seemed like it was a lot of people coming in and picking up for sure. It seemed like it.
Yeah, and that's another thing, you gotta learn how to pivot. Like, don't stop.
Right.
Just pivot and then keep going
Mm-hmm.
because the enemy.
It's really like that whole like when you gotta transfer money to an account. You sit down and like they about to run it. You just tell you like, hey, wait a second, give me a minute.
Yeah.
You just scroll on your phone. You waiting on that money to hit before you give them the card because they swipe the card and now it's gonna decline.
Yeah.
So the same thing, I guess in that sense. It's like just kind of gotta wait it out a little bit. Like, hold up, bro, I got you. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
That probably didn't make. Did that make sense?
Um,
Nah, a little bit. Not
Yeah.
a lot.
It's okay.
Talking.
But yeah, learn how to pivot your vision. You can keep your same vision and keep the action going, but it may have to go a different direction because we're in a food hall where people sit down and eat, and now people can't sit down and eat. Well, not in our food hall. So.
And I don't know if that's gonna ever really go back to like. I think it'll go back a little bit. I don't like this is the norm. So like I don't.
Yeah.
It'll be a while before like people are just like gun ho on like going out to eat and
Except
but
for
despite
people in Atlanta.
I was gonna say, but despite y'all have
Wilding.
is like it's dope because it's more of a like a kick it kind of. It's like it's more laid back. So I think y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all definitely will do well for sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
What about you? How did
My vision was.
your vision
I just wanted to contribute to the culture. Like, to be honest, even to this day, I still don't know what I like. You know how people they know what they want to be. I have no idea. I just wanted to contribute to like my culture. Like that was really. I'm heavily like, and you know I was raised in church. I'm a church boy, but I'm heavily and have been heavily influenced by like, not like you had your time of like hip hop culture.
Yeah.
I was heavily influenced by trap music culture. So like when I say like trap, everybody like not the trap, but like trap music culture like
that was
came
a big
with
thing
that.
when we were growing up.
What? Like
That,
the
like,
fashion in it.
Yeah.
Back it was a lifestyle that it was at the time. So I was heavily influenced by that. And then really like even though that like the being from here, the trap rappers were like honestly the most influential people.
Yeah.
So it was really to try to create a product or create something that would appeal to like that crowd of people. So whether it was like shirts, hoodies, a comedic video, or something, you know what I'm saying? So really the vision like overall was just to contribute to like change in the world. And that's whether it was through clothes or like making somebody laugh or anything, bracelets, anything, like making people feel hope, supplying hope, because that's what we do. We supply hope. I would say yeah, definitely. I think that was it. Really, like just I wanted to contribute to my culture, like for sure.
What action did you take to start contributing? Because I remember when we were in high school, you used to sell One Lifestyle t-shirts.
The t-shirts, but really, what like the way it was being around those type of people, like because that's what got my brain like. I knew who I wanted to market to, and it was like Fubu. I look at like Damon John a lot, right? Like Fubu, like he like was big in the hip hop thing, so he like targeted those people. So for me, like high school, I had my T-shirts. So outside of like selling this stuff at my church, it was like being around those group of people that were like up and coming rappers, or that were like rapping at the time. And some of those people like now are superstars, and some of them they just wasn't good.
They still on close.
They still out there. Yeah, they still made music. It's not hitting, you know.
It's not for everybody.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. But I think that was definitely, it was that. But then like with Blessed by Goshen, with that brand, I market completely different because that's a different crowd of people. So with that, it's more so it's the hope in it. It's the hope in the Stones. And the whole vision with that brand was really just creating something that everybody could be a part of. So like one of the biggest waves I remember in school that we had was people, boys, girls, I've seen grown men, they were wearing silly bands.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, it was crazy.
Way too old.
Yeah, because like, what do you, but everybody had a pair of silly bands. So I wanted to create something that could go for black, white, Asian, Korean, big, small, young, old. And yeah, that's just to contribute to the culture. That's how I would sum that up for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
Like them folk for sure.
Where do you start once you have your vision?
Habakkuk 2:2. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
For sure. Write the vision, make it plain, and in so many words, like my dad said, you got to run with it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I feel like you know, it's biblical. You know what I'm saying? For the folks, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I ain't watching this for no religion. Like, no religion. We're not talking religion. We're talking relationship. But that's like legit. Like that. Like that's the rest. That's the formula for anything you're doing.
Yeah.
Write it.
People who don't know anything about religion use that formula. Write it down. Make it clear, and then work with it.
Yeah.
And work on it and get it to where you want it to be.
That's a fact.
Like, I don't know if you do this, but like at the end of the year, I'll write what I want to see by the end of the next year.
The next year, I don't, but I will start.
And I won't, like this year I've like put it in an envelope. I'm not opening it till December 31st.
That's hard to see if you did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
off top, do you know if you knocked anything off that list?
see, the way my memory is set up,
I
feel like that's yeah, like I got a lot going on. So like I don't remember stuff I did.
And yeah.
Yeah. And people starting too fast. Our cameraman.
Yeah.
D.
So.
People starting too fast. Like, I think I said this on the last episode. Yeah. Start small. Like, I was literally making pound cake. He was selling a t-shirt. Like,
yeah.
You don't have to start with a whole fashion line or a whole menu. Just start small and then keep using that money you're making and putting it back into your business. Like,
definitely, like,
you have to.
And just write it down. Yeah. Like, I think that's the biggest thing, like, because you can't, like, the thing is, and know that, like, whatever you write down, it's probably going to change. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And you can't get upset when it changes. Like, me, my thing is, like, I mess up because I like to, the way I write my stuff, I like to have, like, names of whatever it is I'm doing first. And that's not it. Because the name of your brand, the name of your company is going to probably change. It'll probably change, like, over time, or, like, the name that you first start, like, because you're going to get older, you're going to grow, you're going to get more mature, and you're going to see that that's not really the demographic of people that you want to market your stuff to and sell to. So that's going to change. But just write it. Definitely write it, and take your time. And really, like, you know, appreciate the small beginnings. Yeah. And that formula, that's in the Bible too. Yeah. Like I don't know, a lot of people was doing that though. So did you got the 10,000, the 20,000? You got the 40 mil. You got the 40 mil. You got the 40 mil.
I didn't get anything.
Yeah. You ain't get. You talking about the
we didn't get no
SBA
big
loan?
racks
Okay.
off of the SBA loan.
And see, this is the thing. Like cause I saw a tweet and somebody was like, people really mad. Hell yeah.
Yes.
What you, like,
We're pissed.
it's
okay?
a lot of people that's and I'm not even talking about myself. I'm mad. I'm just the person who's just mad just to be mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just hating on niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's my position. But it's like, I think, like you said it earlier, but like there's people that got like businesses that they've had for like
Yes.
10, 20
20
years.
that they
And-
had to shut down because of COVID.
and
And because they
nigga,
couldn't get money
you
from the
got
government
20
that was supposed
racks
to help.
and bought some shoes.
Yeah, y'all
And
are
he put the
buying
money-
frivolous stuff. Like, if you're gonna use the money, if you're gonna get the money, if you out here scamming to get the money,
Invested.
cool. If you're gonna use that money for anything other than actually building a business and investing in something that will make you money later, stop. The government's
Yeah.
gonna get you. God's watching.
Yeah. And it's like,
sick of y'all. I'm sick of this.
Yeah, just like really take your idea and put some ideas into something and create something that because $10,000 is not gonna last long.
It's not.
That's gonna be gone like that. 20,000 gonna be gone. Like build a business that'll last for generational purposes,
Yeah.
and then just so later on, like, and then you might want to get it you might want to get into something that's somewhat essential. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's because when everything shut down, they shut everything down. You know what I'm saying? And the only people that was really making money was
Charmin, Lysol,
and grocery stores. You
and
know what I'm saying?
grocery
So
stores.
like get into that, a little convenience store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you don't see a lot of young people doing that at all.
Nah.
But with that, I don't know if you saw Buddy. With the SBA loan.
Yeah.
Come on, man. My man got $4 million and went and bought a Lambo.
Wild. Okay.
Bought a Lambo.
Cars depreciate as soon as you drive them off the lot. Why would you put all of this money that you got for your business? Now, if you get that much money, you actually have a business.
It's
but you're not using it on what it needs to be used on. Like, y'all just be out here.
It
wilding.
doesn't make sense, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel bad for him. I don't. Like,
No.
if anything, like even in the like, just put the bread up.
Yeah,
If
like,
you gonna do that,
if
like,
anything, don't use it at
He
all.
went and I think
you
the
out
Lambo
here
was like
getting
blue.
flashy.
It was like royal blue. So he literally was like, I'm not even gonna be discreet.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna
I'm
be
gonna
discreet
show
about
you what I did. Like,
It don't make no sense. Now I think I know he got arrested for it.
yeah.
And is he still in jail?
I didn't like research it well enough. He probably got out on bond or something, but
He got to pay the money back though.
he
I'm sure.
definitely, the government wants all their money back.
And see that too, like with being an entrepreneur, you know what that is. Understand money. You gotta understand money.
Yeah.
You gotta understand. Oh yeah, you gotta understand money, interest, taxes.
Yeah. The IRS wants their money.
Yeah, like it's a number of things that goes into like all of that.
There's so many like little things as far as running an actual business, especially if you have like overhead costs.
Mhm.
That 10,000, that 20,000, whatever you got, it won't last long, but it helps. That's why business owners are mad, because like you out here spending the 10,000 on clothes and whatever. And I actually needed this to pay my rent that I couldn't pay in March and in April. And now I done got evicted from my spot. My business is closed. I don't have anywhere to do business out of. And like, if you can't pivot and switch and adapt to the times, then you're just out of a business. Like,
That's not for real. And I just think like my whole thing on that, on that topic, it was just it's really just go legit.
yeah.
Like that's like my new favorite. Like go legit. Like if you're gonna do that, because I think one part just being transparent, being real. I looked at it like a couple of times. Like I might manipulate some of these numbers.
No, for real.
I thought about it, but
Who did your paperwork? Because I'm going to go to them
And
and
it's
get
just-
my paperwork done.
it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not.
Cause it's just like if you're in a relationship and you start it's gonna come back around at some point.
Yeah.
It may not be the government. It may be. It's gonna come back around though. So it's just like just go legit and really build your business on a good foundation and one that you're gonna value. Because if you really work for it, you're gonna value.
Nobody can take it from you. If you're really working for it, nobody can take it from you.
Exactly. But just go legit.
Yeah.
Go be legit. And then the thing too, like with us millennials, one thing that we gotta start paying attention to. This is in life, but especially like in business. Like we're not like young, like early 20s no more. Like we're not
Man, that
18, 19,
26
20. You 26 years old. You gotta get some business about yourself.
Yeah.
Become a little more professional. Even to the point of carrying yourself just a little different in how you handle your business. And with that being said, like there'll be a point where you're gonna realize with your business, like I don't want to do nothing illegal.
Yeah.
Because I don't need this to come back on my business.
Yeah.
And if you work hard, that bag gonna come.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that bag gonna come. That bag gonna get deep too. That bag gonna get real deep. But it's hard work and fall in love with the process of it. And that's one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah. The journey is the prize. I feel like we just keep saying a bunch of little phrases, but it's real,
I
y'all.
like that. The journey is a prize. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get that one tattooed on me too. I'm gonna look like Wayne by the time this is right. We gonna wrap up. What we got? Mommy and Daddy used to say. It's like my favorite segment. I like that. What my mommy and Daddy used to say. I think last time we gave what Daddy said.
No, we got what Mama said last time.
Okay. Now when we get guests on the show, we gotta be mindful. It might just be mommy. Cause a lot of
It's
Daddy. That means
We're
nothing. That means nothing. Like, no, but Daddy, you wanna go first? What's your daddy used to say? As far as like when it came to business.
I don't know. So I don't think my dad ever like said. My dad's not a man of many words. He's very quiet. But I think he showed me more than he said anything. So my dad was he worked for AJC for like 20 something, almost 30 years.
Okay.
And he worked his way up. Like my dad moved here when he was 18 from South Carolina. Yeah, he worked his way up and was like the biggest manager of like the actual plant for a while. I don't know what the job title is because I was like 9, but he worked.
Pops was grinding.
Yeah, he didn't not work. Like my dad will work overnight. My dad worked overnight pretty much my whole life. But he worked. Like he was never not working. Like
Never ever not working.
yeah, and like I'm not even gonna say that. But he worked. He went to work when he was supposed to be there, and came home and was still a dad and present and paid bills and got us stuff when we needed stuff, got us stuff when we wanted stuff, and he just never stopped. Like, and that's what my mom too. Like, they're just really hardworking people. So I think they just showed me that you need to have a work ethic.
Definitely.
And it'll definitely show up, and you'll be rewarded from your work ethic.
The work ethic. And that's like with your pops, and that's showing you how, like, taking care of your business, initiative, taking care of your business. Even though you worked all day, you still got to go to the crib, got to be a pop, got to be a dad.
Yeah.
Take care of your home duties. So, yeah, that's, I like that. So, basically, Pops gave you the action.
Yeah.
We talked about vision and action. So, Pops gave you the action. My dad would always, anybody know my dad, you know, he's, of course, keep God first.
Yeah.
But then mainly business-wise and like entrepreneur-wise, even when I was working, we talked about this earlier, pay yourself first.
Yeah.
And that's one that I'm still trying to learn, like I'm still trying to move around with because it's tough, like being a business owner because you're always looking at where you putting your money at.
Yeah.
And it's easy to like make money, and then when you go spend, it's easy to make money and go spend on your business.
Yeah.
You make money and go get you a meal from Chick-fil-A and you're like, no, I knew I shouldn't spend that $8.
Yeah.
And
shoot,
even if it's not hurting you,
yeah.
it's just, so always pay yourself, you know what I'm saying? reality is, like they always say, you're not just working to pay bills and all that.
Yeah.
And you want to, with this and being an entrepreneur, you really want to like enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
Like at least a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm saying the work life is they don't pay you enough in the work life.
They
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? They don't pay you enough. So it's hard to enjoy it then, but especially when you work for yourself, you owe it to yourself.
And it's crazy because when I did work for somebody else and I would get my check, first of all, my favorite two sayings, well, three, mind your business.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't pay me for this.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get this is my hard-earned money that I paid for this with.
Right.
So don't act. I was good to buy myself something or treat myself.
Oh, you talking about it's different. It's
their money.
Yeah, it's different.
When I get my money, I'm like,
You suck.
but I gotta save it because
It really be like that for real though. Like
for real.
yeah,
I
that's
had no problem just getting random tacos, like just every other night. Why am I eating tacos 3 times a week?
I think I would get my check or it would be deposited and I would buy like an outfit or something before I left the mall. I'd buy like a shirt or something like the dumbest thing I used to do, I worked for Hugo Boss. I would get paid on Fridays and go shopping in our store. So it's like I just got paid from this company and I'm giving them my money right back. Like that and this is like almost every week. Anytime I would get paid. Even on the weeks that we weren't, it's like it's a sale, we get our discount. And it didn't make sense. Now
Yeah.
I halfway don't even want to buy one of my shirts. I don't even want to spend my money on that. I just wear a white t-shirt. But nah, you gotta pay yourself. Always pay yourself, man. Take care of yourself. You owe it. Like you gonna put a lot of time, a lot of hours in. You gonna put a lot of work in.
Yeah.
You deserve.
Take a day off. If not anything else, take a day off.
Yo.
If you don't got the money to buy yourself something, or you don't want to buy yourself something, take a day off. Relax.
Take a day off, even if you got the money. Like,
yeah.
you don't work a job 7 days a week, so I understand it's easy to get caught up with your business to like work every day, but I'm gonna keep saying it. Don't underestimate the mental break that you need.
Resting.
Dr. Oz, I know some people don't care for him. Me, I actually like listen. I like some of the stuff he says, and he said that when you don't get your 8 hours, an hour and 30-minute nap will like rejuvenate you.
Oh really?
Yeah, that is. It's not true. I tried. I think it's based on. No, I think it's based on how tired you are. But it does like it'll help you. And then also for your off days. So did you know that on your off days, what do you do?
I tried to do nothing.
Okay.
Like I'll go hang out with somebody. I might go get lunch.
See, that's not off day. So really,
yeah.
check this out. A real off day, like you're supposed to prep your laundry, do your laundry before, but a real off day, you're literally not supposed to do anything. Like for your mind, and this is something he said too. Like it was basically like for your mind to like get everything back. You just need a day where you can literally just sit down. If you want to read, you can, but don't put a demand on you to read because now it's no longer an off day. Like just sit down and do nothing. And that's the hardest thing to do. But I guarantee you that
I've never had an off day.
yeah, like our whole life is like you working a job.
Yeah.
When you get an off day, I want to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
So you're still doing something. Now you're tired the next day at work from hanging out with your friends. Or I was off yesterday, all I did was laundry.
Yeah.
You set a goal for yourself on off days, and when you don't hit it, you feel like you failed at it.
Yeah.
So a real off day, like just take the day and literally like do nothing. Turn on a good show, and I don't know if I've ever done it.
Yeah.
Like a real one.
Yeah, me either. Unless I was on vacation, and then even vacation be making you tired when you get back. Like
Yeah, because you gotta go right back to work.
Yeah.
You're going right back to work like the day after or a couple days after that. So definitely. We're gonna have to hit that for the next time. Talk about these off days.
Yeah.
Not taking too many off days. Now if you ain't work, then you don't need to take
Yeah,
off.
like if you ain't really out here putting in work, you need to work. You don't need no off days.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Almost 9 o'clock.
Oh man.
Oh, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur struggle. I got a slide too. I ain't even think about it.
I mean, I'm doing all I can.
Let me hold something.
Everybody keep complaining.
Let me
Everybody
hold something
think
till
I got
Friday.
money. Late nights, early mornings.
Bruh, can you
Alright.
cut my grass?
Can I just get a day? Can I get a day to rest? This my entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. This my entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. Entrepreneur struggle. This my